when you try to match the color of your lips to the color of your eyeshadow. Today I just thought I'd do something different. Let's get to it. Hey crew, welcome back to The Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local light worker. I'm a tarot reader and an astrologer. Welcome my loves. I'm super grateful to have you here today with me for another pick a card reading on an interesting topic. Do you haunt them? We are going to find out in this reading today whether you linger on somebody's mind. Somebody that could be an ex, somebody that you blocked, you might have had an argument with, somebody that you pushed away, but still you keep thinking of them, and maybe you're wondering, are they thinking of me? Are they feeling my energy? Maybe you're sending them some sexual energy as well. Are they feeling it? Do they feel your presence even though you are not close to them? Do you haunt them? Do you have this witchy capacity? Let's find out. I thought this would be a super fun, super cool topic to do at the moment. Also because today I received a really gorgeous deck, which is called Guidance of the Goddess Oracle from Katie. She kindly sent it to our channel so that I could use it in this reading today. We are going to pull some cards. Let's see what goddesses come at each of these specific groups. I have here for you a choice between 3 objects. I thought it would be super interesting to use objects today instead of crystals or tarot decks, but I will continue to use those in my other pick a card readings. I just felt so inspired for this specific reading to use objects. So for group 1, I have this golden bell. I use it to cleanse energetically the space. Wow, and when I said this, I received a message, so there was another bell sound. Interesting. It's like an echo chamber of bells for group 1. Super, super interested to see what Spirit has to say for group 1. Now, we have here for group 2 a scissor. This is a scissor that I have been using to cut my own hair, so it's imbued with power. As you guys know, hair represents sexuality and power. And then we have here for group 3, this old-fashioned fountain pen. I don't know guys, but I really like old-fashioned things. This reminds me of being in primary school, learning to write in a calligraphically beautiful way. So take a moment now, my beautiful, gorgeous crew, and tap into which of these 3 objects pulls you in the most. So we have my golden bell crew, my scissors crew, and my fountain pen crew, okay? I'm going to pull some cards today from the super fun and super adorable Halloween tarot. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because the sun is transiting my 8th house. Whenever it's Gemini season, the sun finds itself in my 8th house, and I feel like it's Halloween in June. So bear with me, guys. I hope you'll enjoy it. This was also a deck that was kindly gifted to our channel by the beautiful Araceli. She's one of the fairy godmothers of the Spiritual Social. And yeah, I just want to thank you guys. You are adorable, and you inspire me to keep creating these lovely readings for you. So stick around because there is so much more coming your way. My energy is feeling a bit better as well. I've been doing a lot of healing on my own. So yeah, I'm excited about what is to come. For all of your other needs that are not related to this specific pick a card reading, and especially if you're a new subscriber, hello, I'm so happy you're here. Welcome to our soul family. Everything is always linked in the description box below. There is a twin flame novel you can read and enjoy. There are memberships you can join. There is also another channel, Spiritual Soulscapes. There's my Instagram account that you can follow. You can purchase something from the tarot and oracle wish list from Amazon, and if you send me a gift, I will reward you with a thank you reading. Yeah, a lot of things I created here for you guys to enjoy. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for being such a wonderful soul family. Let's get to your reading. I know that you're super curious. Mwah. Hey group one, hey darlings, I'm so happy to have you here with me for another pick a card reading. Today we are going to explore the question, do you haunt them? So this is especially applicable for those of you that are in no contact, separations, situationships where you might have blocked the other person, but still you feel this lingering spiritual energy around you. So this is for those of you that have chosen this bell, this golden bell. So we're doing a little bit of sound clearing before I jump into the Halloween tarot and live shuffle from it to understand where is this person currently at? Do they feel you on the 5D, on the spiritual plane? Okay, so let's see. Let me show you the tarot cards that you got. So we have here the Seven of Ghosts blocked. Then we have the Sun. Then we have the King of Pumpkins and the Chariot. And I'm also going to pull for the first time some cards from this newly gifted deck called Guidance from the Goddess. Let's see, for Group 1 Spirit. Already 2 dropped to the table, 3 actually, okay. So we have here Selene, Rest. Isn't this deck gorgeous? Mokos, Fertile Timing. Oh, this is a little bit spicy, okay, so get ready for the message. And then we have Kuan Yin, Compassion. Do you haunt them? Group 1, they cannot stop touching themselves thinking of you. I don't know what you've done to this person, but this King of Pumpkins here with some Cancerian energy. So this could be a Taurus. You see here the Taurian, how would you call it? Decorations. Let's just call them decoration. The Taurus head, the head of the bull, sitting very closely to this hearse that is pulling in town. So we see here an individual that is both earthy and watery, a highly stubborn, highly determined male. So I think the majority of you are thinking of a man. You could be a man asking here about the man as well. So there is a feeling here that this highly stubborn, determined individual portrays a very calm and cool and collected energy. But actually, to tell you the truth, Group 1, they are miserable without you. The sun blocked. It's an eclipse. Just like Bonnie Tyler's song, Total Eclipse of the Heart. Sorry about that. Anyways, the mood just took me. So I can see very clearly here that this person is kind of bothered about the way the situation has played out. The Seven of Ghosts blocked. It's like my mind is, I'm thinking of Macbeth, right? My mind is filled with scorpions. So it's that energy of I cannot actually get rid of why did we have an argument? Why did we split? Why did I say those things to you? They are haunted by the words that they have said to you. They are not feeling at all comfortable without talking to you, reconciling with you. You know, sometimes I'm going to tell you a truth, but please don't use this to manipulate other people, and especially don't use it to manipulate men, because it will just come back and bite you, my love. You know, karma is a real thing. But sometimes I've noticed when you are in a relationship with a man, that if you create some drama, some tension, and then you leave things as they are and you walk away, they will obsessively start to think of you, because men are traditionally educated to focus on problems. So their minds from a very young age is a lot about strategy, solving puzzles, solving riddles, winning at computer games, winning awards and achievements, demonstrating skill. So when you as a woman or as a romantic partner as well, you can also be a man that is highly emotional and very in touch with his feminine energy. When you portray this chaotic feminine energy that is kind of like unruly and hard to tame and creating drama and confusion, it's like their mind all of a sudden activates and it's like, I need to understand this puzzle. I need to figure out what is wrong with this person. And you know, that's why you see a lot of really good looking, intelligent men, wealthy men who are in love with crazy women, who are spending lots of money on them, who are trying to support them, even though those women are wrecking their social reputation, their public image, image. So they wouldn't go for girls that are independent and intelligent and actually saving money and being quite rational, these women, right? No, they would go for the problematic women, the women that make them feel like you're a riddle and I need to find the key, I need to find the puzzle, and if I figure you out, I'm the man. You know, I'm the guy that solved this puzzle. And maybe there is a little bit of control here as well, because if they figure you out, then they know how to better control you. It sounds a little bit dark, but I do need to say that certain relationships are based on these kind of dynamics. And I see this here as well. It's almost as if this individual is stimulated by the fact that you acted maybe outside of the character. I don't think that you are this individual that acts in a flamboyant, dramatic kind of way, but it could be that this person's calm, cool, detached personality, non-reactive, non-interested personality might have triggered you. Maybe you felt slighted, like, do I not matter to you? What is happening here? I definitely see that there was an argument. I definitely see that the argument left them feeling sad and defeated. And I see that you are on this person's mind and that they want to actually move towards you because you are a riddle that they're waiting to unpack. And now this beautiful oracle deck gave me some further clues. They are in a period where they are resting. Maybe they went on a holiday. It's the time of the year in the Northern Hemisphere. You know, it's summer. A lot of people go on holidays. They're sitting by the pool reading a book. Boom, a thought of you pops up in their mind. They're trying to go and make themselves a drink, feel comfortable, chat with friends. Boom, a thought of you pops up in the mind. Oh my God, all of these scenarios, you know, they're eating a barbecue with friends, enjoying a beer or something in the warm sun. Boom, oh my God, I can't get this person out of my mind. What am I supposed to do? And I think that the people around them also notice that it's like their vision becomes overcast all of a sudden. It's like they could be talking to somebody, smiling and feeling relaxed, and a passing thought of you crosses their mind, and they all of a sudden get that glazed, thoughtful, a little bit irritated look, like when you can tell that somebody has something else going on underneath the surface, when you can tell that there is a deeper layer to the person in front of you. I don't know if you guys have that as well. I have it all the time because, you know, Pluto in the first house kind of gets me in touch mostly with that level of individuals. That's why I have such complicated relationships, because I always go underneath the surface, and people sometimes just like to keep the surface, you know, just like to keep things on the surface, light and bright and funny and happy. Anyway, coming back to your reading, I don't know why I felt the need to share that from my experience, but maybe it helps, you know, so I'm just going with the flow of this channeling. I see here as well with fertile timing, there will be more physical interactions coming up between you and this person. I feel that at least you might meet to make love one more time, or have another go at, you know, pushing each other's physical buttons. I feel that this person has the potential to also grow a family with you. I think that this is the kind of situation where you could feel pulled towards each other, you could haunt them, because you are meant to create a family. There is more to the story, definitely, 100%. So as they're resting, they're thinking about the fertility that they could have with you. They might be thinking about how luscious you look, how sexy, how yummy, what a snack you are in their eyes. And I feel that they're slowly falling in love with you. With Kuan Yin here, I mean, compassion is one of the highest forms of love and affection combined, right? It contains care, it contains empathy, it contains putting yourself in the shoes of another individual, but also forgiving them, yeah? So beautiful energy. I'm so excited to be sending this message to you. Yes, you do haunt them. Yes, they are thinking of you. And I have another surprise. I want to pull from my Seasons of the Witch Oracle. I want to ask the witches, what is happening here in this connection? Is this person haunted? Could you give us another layer to this connection? They were a bit reluctant to share anything, and then they just dropped 3 cards. 3 is really significant. This speaks about the Holy Trinity, first of all. It also speaks about creative, compassionate communication. So you might reach out to each other in a playful way. I would strongly suggest that you unblock this person if you block them. Even if there was a situation where you blocked them to stand in your self-worth, just open the gate for them to apologize to you. Open the gate for them to contact you. You don't have to do more than unblock them, okay? You don't have to sell your soul to this individual if they disrespected you. But I feel that more communication is coming, more bedtime pleasures definitely on the agenda. This person is thinking so deeply, so intensely about you, almost like in an obsessive way that they try to shoo away and control. Grief. Oh my goodness. So this speaks volumes to this energy that I'm seeing here. The sun blocked, eclipse, right? What was I talking about? This overcast energy. This person might have also, for some of you, not for the entirety of you that have chosen pile 1, lost somebody. Maybe they had a parent that was very sick. Maybe they lost, it could be that they're in divorce proceedings and they lost custody of one of their children, if not both, or it just feels like something really important was taken away from them. And I feel the need to flutter. There's a fluttering. The energy is quite excitable, like the wings of a butterfly, rippling very fast, like the murmur of a group of birds. Let's read the in-depth message. It is but a mere glimpse of nothingness, hidden away deep within the chambers of your mourning, and the red clovers birthing lost illusions. So this separation had to happen between the two of you. You were divinely guided to get upset or angry on this person, to push them away, because there was an illusion that was kind of covering up the situation, the energy between the two of you. And by making this connection stop momentarily, and the swarm of birds, it's like you pull the veil of illusion that was blocking you from seeing this person clearly and the other person from seeing you clearly. So it's kind of like the separation marked the end of projection. One of you or both of you were projecting certain emotions from past lovers, from your current circumstances onto each other. That's why the connection was not working, or there were some problems in it, you know. I'm kind of getting that the energy was a little bit hiccupy. It wasn't smooth, right? So grief is interfering with this connection. We have here rooted, and I feel that this grief is coming mostly from your person, so the person on your mind, not from you. We have here rooted. I feel this is you. So we have here, may you never tear the living ritual that is magic merged within the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. This is a 4th house transit, a Moon Coeli transit, maybe potentially touched by a very significant outer planet, Pluto, Jupiter, Neptune, Saturn. It might be Neptune. It could be Neptune transiting over your natal Saturn in the 4th house, or vice versa. And it is dispelling a couple of illusions. You are the rooted, you are the grounded one. Stay like this. Allow this person to process the dark cloud over their head and allow them to come back to you. You don't need to do much. Just open the gate for fresh communication to come through. If indeed you feel also haunted by them, this haunting is significant. In your case, group 1, this haunting is about the fact that the connection between you and this person is an unfinished business. Final card that I have for you. Ooh, a pumpkin, the witchy symbol of fertility. So what am I saying? What am I saying here? You guys are meant to create life together. If this is not applicable to your case, choose another pile, boo, okay? This resonates for some of you out there that really need to hear this, okay? This is a very significant counterpart. You are haunted by them because you're meant to create life together, or at least have some sort of sexual healing. So the deeper message is uncaging the spirit within thou, the fertile power you hold. To taste your buttery velvet upon tongue is a gift I shall cherish each day that comes. Well, if that doesn't really hit the spot, I don't know what. Well, on this sensual note, I think we clarified the question very well. I think that I need to stop it here. I'm already feeling the pull towards ending this message. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to subscribe and like this video. Comment down below and let me know, Has this resonated for you? It's really interesting to read your stories because it feels like I'm not just reading in the void. It feels like I'm reading for a variety of different love stories that are taking place at the moment. So let me know, and I hope to see you in my next one. Mwah. Ciao. Hey group 2, hello my loves, welcome to a pick a card reading on the topic of do you haunt them? It's such a pleasure for me to have you here today. This is a reading that specifically applies to those of you who are in a separation, no contact, having blocked each other situationship, and it is for those of you that were drawn to this scissor. So yeah, I can see that something was cut. Could have been an energetic cord. It could have been releasing some karma. Let's see what's happening here between you and the person on your mind. I am actually shuffling some cards from this sweet Halloween tarot. I don't know why. I just feel like in the spirit when the sun is transiting through my 8th house. To me, June and Gemini season always felt like Halloween. So let's see what is happening. But this deck is also beautiful to ask questions for the world beyond the veil, to download things from the 5D. So this is why I'm using it today. Okay, 2 cards dropped face up and blocked, and 3 cards dropped like this, right? So with the back towards me. There were some things very, oh God, I can't speak in your reading. This person was so silent. Either you or this person were very silent, holding back a lot, withholding their feelings. Yeah, keeping a lot of things within. There were a lot of secrets, a lot of things you were not aware of happening behind the scenes. And maybe this is why you started building up an inner reservoir of fear and apprehension, and you cut the connection. Either you or the other person. But why would the other person cut the connection? Because I feel that this hidden energy comes from them. Let's check the cards. So we have the Queen of Bats blocked. Then we have the Emperor. So I see here an argument related to the fact that this person thought that you were too arrogant, too full of yourself, too domineering. You might have overemphasized your sexuality and physical looks over anything else. And then you also judge this person thinking that he is too stubborn, too domineering, too unmovable. I'm seeing here a conflict between 2 fire signs, or 2 people that had fire sign energy in their chart. 2 independent, bold, brash, sexy, intelligent people. But it's kind of like you judged each other very harshly in this connection. I see a lot of arguments regarding who do you think you are, like mislabeling each other. And we all know that when we actually feel the need to judge or criticize other people, it's because we're not accepting something about ourselves. So some of you had problems accepting your own power. That's why you thought that the other individual was coming across too strongly, or was too arrogant, or too selfish. Because maybe you found it difficult to accept within yourself that you also have a lot of willpower, you're also quite determined, and there's nothing wrong with actually prioritizing yourself in your own life. Let's unblock these energies, shall we? Okay, so the Queen of Bats is coming back on her throne. I don't know why I said Wands, because right now I can see very clearly this is the Queen of Swords. Mislabeling, misjudging each other. Oh my goodness, wow, classic, right? So you are actually, I see you as a representative of the Queen of Swords. You're a very intelligent, fair, balanced person, a woman most likely. And I feel that this person saw you as an upside down Queen of Wands. So they attributed certain characteristics to your nature which have nothing to do with who you really are. You've been through a lot. You've carved a very strong public role. I feel that you earn your own money. I feel that you're very good at communication. I feel that you're a person that adapted to this crazy economy in difficult times. You're a person that could also be her own manager, her own boss, and you are just telling it like it is. But somehow this individual triggered a lot of fears inside of you, and then I feel it's a he because it's the Emperor here. He might have mislabeled you, misjudged you, seen you for less than the worth that you actually have. Strange. And you did the same to him, because this is a very organized, this is a very wealthy, capable, self-assured individual. This is a person that leads groups. a person that is able to inspire others, to lift them up during hard times. This is the first person to jump into battle and the last person to leave at the end of the workday. A very courageous leader, very inspired, a gentleman. But what happened here between the two of you that you saw each other for two whiny children that basically you insulted one another? And I'm not sure exactly why. Let's see the other three cards, because maybe there's a reason why they dropped face down. Eight of Ghosts, walking away with a lot of regret, feeling very sad, very burdened. I don't want to leave this connection, but I must for my own peace of mind, for my own mental health. I'm gonna retreat. I'm gonna choose to walk my own path. I'm going back home to my cat, to Netflix, to my work, because I have peace of mind at home. But with you, I cannot have this peace of mind. I feel that this might have been a connection that you both felt incredibly turned on by each other, but it hasn't led to sex. And as you guys know, psychogenetically, what is that? But basically, psychologically speaking, that energy that we trap inside, that sexual desire that we have for other people, if it's not expressed physically, it will come up in a conflict. This is Mars energy between two individuals. And maybe your Mars placements are at loggerheads, or they're crossed. There could be some sort of Mars on the ascendant triggering the other person's Mars. There's something here, some tension between your Martian energy, which led you to misjudge each other, to be hot-headed and impulsive, because you guys are not at all the way you came across to each other in this connection. And this connection happened. Do you see these ghosts around them? They're so sad. It's like, no, please don't go. You know? So I think that this was a big misunderstanding. Is this person haunted by you? They are so regretful. They are so regretful. They feel a lot of remorse. I feel a part of them wants to atone. Let's see. We also have here the Nine of Ghosts. So this person is trying to feel happy on their own. They're trying to project this carefree image of, I'm okay, I'm fine by myself. You see, there's a progression here from the Eight of Ghosts to the Nine of Ghosts. I had to walk away. This relationship is just bringing me a lot of trauma. I feel that for some of you, you guys could have triggered childhood trauma or parental trauma in each other. And you were just not energetically primed to work through it in a calm and reasonable manner. So you're pulling back in order to reflect. But a lot of you, I think, are just like looking for your peace of mind, both of you. So this applies equally to the two sides. However, you see these ghosts behind this individual. So the image of you keeps popping back in their mind. It's not as intense as with group one, but I also feel like this person feels like they've done the right thing by walking away from this connection. But of course, if they attributed negative intent to you, if they thought that you were a crazy person, of course they would feel happy that they walked away from something that could have potentially harmed them. But I think that this might have been a delusion in this person's mind. They build you up as the bad gal, bad guy, and then they walked away. They pulled the trigger on this connection, self-sabotaging it before it had time to grow. And now they're just back into their own old habits. You know, I'm independent, I'm carefree, I don't answer to anyone, I don't have to open my heart, that's okay. So it's kind of like they set you up for failure even before they got to know you. You might have done the same thing with this person. And becoming aware of this fact can produce some deep healing and like a deep bout of awareness that can help you change maybe some relational patterns that have brought you a lot of sadness. That is my hope and my intention. It is not at all to call you out just for the sake of it. You know, I never do that. It's always because I hope that it will provoke some growth. I hope that it will bring you a deep sense of calmness, even as our egos take a little bit of a blow when we realize we made mistakes or we jump to conclusions. And then we also have the Four of Bats. So this is the Four of Swords, and it talks about needing to take some time out, rest, go on a holiday, retreat, banish the blah, okay? If you're feeling blah right now, it's because you're energetically charged with the weight of this individual's projections. I feel that you had to pay back some karma, and there are some problems here of communication, because I keep tripping over my words in your reading. This could have been a connection with somebody that is not of the same culture, that might not speak the same languages as you. Maybe English is the language that you both used in this connection, but this person feels a bit bound and chained. You see how Frankenstein is just sitting on this stool with this bull in his hand, and you see the chain, right? He's looking side-eyed, right? He's looking a bit across, like, I keep thinking of you. I keep thinking of you. But then I also, it's kind of like this is their private face, the face that they make at home, and this is their public image. I'm successful on Instagram, right? I don't care. And then at home, kind of feel a bit guilty about what happened there. Maybe I was a bit too impulsive in judging the other person. Maybe I overprotected myself again. Oh boy, I do that all the time as well, yeah? So it's a perfectly human thing to do. But you know, we learn from such relational setbacks. There are moments of growth and self-reflection. There could be some 7th house transits that are instigating the growth of this connection and the blocks in this connection. I wanted to pull from the Seasons of the Witch, but let's just go with the flow. So I have here the Seasons of the Witch Oracle deck. I'm just going to pull some cards from it. I also have Guidance from the Goddess, a brand new oracle deck that arrived today, and I'm going to use it. But for some reason, I feel like the witches really want to talk to you, group 2. You could be a witch, you could be a light worker, a gray witch, which means that you're on the receiving end of all the projections of other people. You attract a lot of unhealed individuals, a lot of wounded people, and they rely on your light. But then who replenishes your light when you need it, right? That's the cross to bear. So we have here the graveyard. And I love the way she's like, well, on the ground. The deeper message is, there is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end, in acknowledging the crossroads of eternity. So it gives me the feeling that it is an unfinished business kind of situation still. That's why you're haunted by this person. Or it might be that you have yet to integrate the wise lessons. Sometimes people haunt us not because we are meant to be with them, but it's mostly because we need to extract wisdom from the pain we have suffered. If this person somehow wounded us, triggered us, that is the moment for us to analyze what has happened and see our part in the situation, their part. What does this mean regarding your personal history? I'm sorry about this, I received the message, and I think that you will receive a message as well very soon. So maybe this person wants to get in touch with you again. Let me just silence it and let this go. Yes, so I think so, because I received a message from a person that I had a bit of a conflict with, and we're trying to work things out now. But there is a feeling here that you might need to work things out with this individual as well. Just keep in mind that as long as you guys are alive and healthy, the situation can always turn across on its head. It can always develop into something different. So we have here the ritual, and this card says, can you feel them? Whoa. Wild creatures linked by the very blood you will spill into your craft. A ritual of dedication to self and those whose gazes hold fire, but whose whispers carry you softly through the unknown. Fiery gaze that speaks about a passionate soul connection. This person is a karmic teacher. You know this person from a past life. That's why the triggering, that's why the intense, argument. It was meant to happen in this way. You might need to rely right now on the strength of the spiritual community for clues and answers, what you can do in this situation to heal, such as being here on this pick a card reading with me, or on the strength of the women around you, siblings, friends, relatives. They might give you some interesting insights. I also hear read a book that you feel very drawn towards, because you'll find a lot of answers and inspiration in that specific book. You can even just open the book at a specific page, close your eyes and put a finger on the first sentence that appears, or the sentence that you feel pulled towards, and read it, because it will give you a really interesting insight. Divination. Yeah, so this is definitely the pile that was chosen by most of my viewers who are tarot readers themselves. So we have here, take a break, take it twice. Insightful reflections are guided by light. You will receive a lot of clues about why this person appeared in your life. Why do you feel haunted by them? Why do they feel haunted by you in your dreams? You need to take a lot of time to rest in this period. So do something different than your normal everyday divination practice, or do it briefly and then spend a lot of time resting, because all the intuitive insights will come to you as you clear your mind. Okay, and let's see right now the guidance from the goddess. Yeah. I'm kind of getting that the full moon is going to be significant in this connection. You might hear from this individual around the full moon. Aphrodite, self-love. Invest in yourself at the moment. Pull your energy back. Focus on your projects. Focus on your money, on your body, on what you're eating, on your sleeping patterns. This is what is important at the moment for you to achieve success and to feel good in your body. It feels good inside of me. You need to affirm this as often as you can until you start feeling it. You are super gorgeous, and I feel that you're gonna have a beautiful glow up if you take this time to rest. And this person is gonna be pulled back by the sheer impressive energy of your inner beauty matching with your outer beauty. Okay, we have here Asibikashi. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I do apologize if I haven't. And this is the goddess of meditation. So you are asked to spend some time, maybe 5 to 10 minutes each day, and then you can build it up. If you succeed 10 minutes today, you can meditate 20 minutes in a couple of days. Because meditation is something that we build in time. It doesn't come so easily the first time you do it. I feel that if you quiet your mind, you are going to receive a lot of beautiful messages from your heart. You know already what the situation is about. You know if this person is haunting you or not. You are highly intuitive and psychic. It's just that maybe the situation has colored your emotional world in a very strange light. Maybe it kind of dislodged the energy that you would normally pull very calmly into your root chakra, into your point of stability, and it's got you a little bit out of alignment. So meditate, come back to a place of self-love and self-acceptance, and then you'll seek knowledge. I think you also need to do some further studying in this period, but you will find the answers you seek. Yeah. Also make sure that you have a dream catcher next to your bedside, because at this moment you are quite susceptible to lower vibrational energies, especially if you're feeling conflicted regarding this connection. This is the message that I had for you, group 2. I really hope you have enjoyed it. Make sure to like this video, make sure to subscribe. Please let me know down in the comments. Has this message resonated? Do you have any suggestion for other pick a card readings I could do for you that you might find useful? Let me know. I'd be happy to oblige, and I hope to see you in my next one. Ciao. Hey group 3, hey my loves, I'm so happy to have you here today with me for another pick a card reading on the topic of, do you haunt them? We're going to find out if you left a lingering energy in the presence of a person that you might have separated from, a person that you blocked, a person that you're in a no contact situation with at the moment. We'll see what comes up. I do feel that you guys could be a little bit tired. I felt the need to extinguish 2 of the candles that I had burning here, so maybe your light feels a little bit dimmed in this period. Maybe you're feeling a bit out of it. Maybe you need extra rest, or you're resting a lot and you don't understand, why am I not invigorated? It's okay. We go through periods like this. Just bear with it. Be patient. It will have an expiration date. The energy changes, you know, even with the transit of the planets, it changes at least each 2 days. And with the transit of the bigger planets, it changes once a month, once every 2 months, once a year. There are a lot of changes happening constantly in the energy in the collective. So don't give up, boo. Maybe you needed to hear this message. I don't know why I feel the need to channel it. So I'm going to find the answer to the question, are they haunted by me? Do they haunt me? By pulling from the Halloween tarot. As I said before in the other piles, the Halloween tarot to me just speaks of 8th house energy, Halloween and Scorpio energy, but it also speaks about the world beyond the veil and tapping into the rich wisdom from spirits in a fun way. I really, really enjoy it. So let's see. What is happening here? Are you haunted by them? I feel the need to already pull your oracle cards for some reason, so I'm just gonna go with it. I have here guidance from the goddess, a beautiful, beautiful indie deck that was donated to my channel right today, right now. No, it wasn't right now. There is a need for me to fill in words or to stop myself from saying what I truly mean. So I'm just going to tackle this energy and not ignore it. There is a feeling here that you might have kept some things away from this person. There were some facts or informations that were hidden from both sides. It's a different kind of hidden that with group 2. It's more like you wanted to say something, but then you blocked yourself, the other person interrupted, or something interrupted, a situation intervened. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up on. Some clear problems in the ways in which you guys communicated that need to be handled. Wow, you got so many goddesses, but I'm going to use all of them. Look at this. Wow. Whew. Let's get into it because there's a lot to unpack in your group 3. And one card from the Seasons of the Witch. Okay, so I think that you guys like to be prepared. You don't like surprises. You don't like to not know what's going to happen. You might be attracted to the occult. You might be fascinated by the unknown, mostly because you want to find out what it actually is. You want clarity. You want to know what you can bank on, rely on, plan towards. And as I can see the spread over here, it's like I feel the need to have all the cards on the table. Maybe as you feel the need to know everything about a person before you actually start a connection with them. Be mindful of this behavior because it is speaking about the fact that you're not ready to go with the flow with a certain situation or just get into that beautiful, mysterious adventure energy that we feel when we meet somebody new and we just roll with it and see where this connection goes, see the beauty that we can create together. There is a lack of trust in other people and a lack of trust in yourself because you know that sometimes we mirror and manifest the things that we are. Not all the times. There are limits to that kind of idea, so don't please buy into it completely that we always manifest what we think and feel. No, no, no. Manifestation can be blocked, manifestation can be interrupted most of the time during eclipse seasons, for example, or big energetic portals opening up. The divine intervenes. There are fated events that we cannot control. So, you know, it's good to be modest with the limits of manifestation. Now, let's see the cards that you have. So the High Priestess blocked. This person is done waiting. Is done waiting, is done observing, being detached and removed from the situation. And then we also have here the Seven of Imps. And I think this is because the person is getting ready to travel, getting ready to stand their ground on something, to defend what they know is true. We have here the World blocked. There is an ending that is resisted. This person doesn't want to end things with you. That's why they're haunted by you, because they are stubborn. And we have here the Star. This person is so hopeful that you will contact them again, that you guys will get back together. A reconciliation is in the cards for you. This person wants to reconcile with you. Huh, interesting. Let's see. We have here the card Haunted. So there we go. You win this game today. So the answer to the question, is this person haunted by you? You got the reply, haunted. Yes, this is evident as daylight. And if we read the deeper message, the breaking of the floor beneath your naked feet, the creaking of the walls as the cold kisses flesh. You're never really alone when in the company of hauntings within the bone. Ooh, this is some deep cellular level haunting. This is like, this person might even have a security blanket or a body pillow, and they put, you know, an image of yourself. They printed out an image of you and they put it on their body pillow. This person is crying over you. As you can see in this image, they want you back. Like in that song, I want you back, I want you back, I want you back for good. Whatever I said, whatever I've done, I didn't mean it. Yeah, exactly. So it feels as if this person is remorseful. They want to apologize. They want to be back with you. You give them hope. Being in their life or them being in your life just illuminated them. So there is some introspection that is being resisted. There is an ending that is being resisted. This also speaks to me of you guys could have had completion, success, a beautiful love story springing out from your initial interactions. But I feel that you lacked trust, and this person, what is the problem with this person actually? Because I see that there is more a barrier of like a cold front coming from you, group 3. Let me pull one more card. So what is the problem with this person? What happened? Why? Maybe because you're too emotional. This could be a situation where even though you might be the feminine in this energy, you are quite stoic and quite resilient. You're better able to control your emotions. And this person, they might be masculine, but they're very emotional, and that might have freaked you out. You might have thought, I cannot deal with this. I cannot contain such an individual. Maybe it's a turnoff for you on a sexual level to see a guy crying. I don't know, I really like sensitive men, for example. So for me, that is not a turn off, but maybe for you that is. So I'm just reading the cards as I see them. And we have here the 3 of Ghosts. Maybe you thought that this person is a party person, potentially a player, a person that's up only for a good time. You might have jumped to conclusions regarding some of the things that this person has said to you. And maybe they were just saying it because they were trying to appear fun and approachable and worldly and sociable, and like they have a life out there. But I think that this person is now quite hurt by the block, quite hurt by the separation between the 2 of you. So let's see the goddess energies that we have here on the table. So we have Artio or Artio, transformation, and you see the bear that is holding on to this beautiful goddess in the front, and the fingerprints from my fingers. So moisture, this talks about things are going to soften between the 2 of you. This person has your back. This person doesn't want to let you go. Sure, they could be like a morose bear. Sure, they could be quite heavy. I am getting a sense that this person can get quite depressed. Maybe this is the thing that put you off. You might have felt that they're quite sad, melancholy, and you might have felt like, I cannot deal with an individual that is soaking in sadness or grief. But it's just that this person is by nature more of a melancholic individual. They could be a Pisces or a Cancer, heavily wrapped up in their feelings. But you know, people who are of this melancholic disposition also make great lovers, great poets, great artists. So I'm hearing here, don't throw the baby away with the bathwater. So transformation, this relationship will change. This no contact situation between the 2 of you, this feeling of being haunted, and I think it's mutually haunted by each other's energy, will transform. Let's see, it might become more corporeal. So we have here Atabe, flexibility. Well, this person is bending you in their mind in a variety of different positions, if you know what I mean. There is a lot of romantic and rich inner world fantasizing happening. This person is daydreaming about you. They have definitely put you on a pedestal. They idealize you in a way. And I think it's because you're so strong. Yeah, I feel like you definitely should give this person another chance. You are clearly stronger than they are. But that doesn't mean that you should dismiss this individual's love and affection. Let's see what the other cards have to say. Just as a suggestion, feel free to discard my recommendation. You do you, boo. But I just feel the need to tell you that there is something very soft and affectionate here that might end up nurturing you a lot, might give you a lot of healing. And then we have here Arian Hod, manifestation. So yeah, the Welsh goddess of fertility, spring, and yeah, I feel like you're bringing something beautiful together, and I see that she's touching her belly. What is happening with this energy? It's like a lot of separations that lead to reconciliations that lead to baby making. God bless. I do hope that this energy is going to play out in this way, and that we all collectively heal from the trauma of separation that Pluto and Capricorn has placed us all into. Let's see. We have here air, healing. I'm sure I mispronounced that. I do apologize. But this is the goddess that brings in healing. She gives in the medicine, the soul mana that you need to feel good again. to let go of shame, of guilt, and to feel like you can breathe in a very empowered way. I got this. I know what to do in this situation. I'm going to trust myself. And it's such a peaceful energy. So I feel that at the moment you're choosing peace over passion. With these two gorgeous deities, you're choosing peace over passion. There could have been some stomach problems that this person created in your life. Your sacral chakra might have been a little bit haywire, you know, like electrified by the energy. And now you might need to maybe eat a bit lighter or go through some sort of fruit and yogurt regime. There is something here that needs some attention. Your emotions, you know, we store a lot of emotions in our sacral chakra, and that is the place that shows how our trust is betrayed. And I did pick up on this lack of trust. So healing that energy, healing your stomach, eating food that is good for your gut, for your stomach lining, is going to be very beautiful for you in the spirit. I see a lot of earth energy as well. I see Aquarius on the table, Pisces, Saturn energy as well. So maybe Saturn in Aquarius, maybe Capricorn. But here I also see earth energy, Virgo. Yeah, Virgo, I am devoted to you. I want to commit to you. Beautiful. And the final card that I have here, Hecate, the goddess of magic herself. Yeah, so thank you so much for your presence, divine, loving mother of the craft. We are so honored to have you here. Soulmate be. So I see here very clearly that you are protected by a very ancestral, darkly wild and feminine energy. I'm getting kind of a variety of messages at the moment, some of which are very heartwarming. You have to make a decision in this connection, and this decision could actually have long-term consequences. I feel that you could decide to continue this connection with this person, knowing that you are the powerful one in this connection, that you will always have the upper hand. And it's all a case of deciding whether to use this power for good or to use this power to kind of play with this person and manipulate them. The choice is up to you. You can choose to go towards the dark witch side or the white witch side, or stay in between in this liminal space of gray witchcraft, where you sometimes act in a more manipulative way and other times you're just fully bathed in light. I want to pull one more card. Which deck? Guidance from the goddess. There is more to come. There is more to come in this connection between you and them. Yeah, vast pleasures of life. Maybe this person has a cat, maybe you have a cat, maybe you bonded over cats. Cat energy is strongly present here. I feel that this could be a love connection between two introverted people. Two people that behave like cats with each other. You know, I like you, but I'm also moving away. I'm interested in you, but I'm also going to show you my butt. It's a very cat-like behavior. But I think that this connection is protected. You see the ankh and how she's holding it, the sacred symbol of unity. So there is a feeling that whatever went away is going to come back. It's going to make this loop that you see here represented in the ankh. It's not like the Christian cross that has just this straight line of alignment, as above, so below. But this is about, we start from one point and we reach at the same point, having gained a lot of wisdom and experience. So it's like you needed a detour from this person. You're learning something from other connections. You might even try to start up dating other people, but I think eventually you guys will come back together. Some of you know. Some of you have decided this is it, that's it. You're here just for the fun of it. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you already know the answer, I'm truly happy that I'm able to provide you with some clarity. But others of you, you're going to act on this hope, and you're going to unblock this world, and you're going to unblock this high priestess. Gorgeous energy of reawakening and reconciliation, of reaching a summit and finding fulfillment. This is the message that I had for you, group 3. I really hope you have enjoyed it. Wow, there's such a powerful energy. I mean, my mind kind of went a little bit blocked when Hecate arrived, and now I feel like my nostrils have suddenly closed up, you know. So make sure that you take a lot of deep breaths in this period. Make sure that you, if you feel heavy, cry it out, release it, okay? This person is 100% haunted by you. Like this video, let me know down below in the comment section. Did you enjoy it? What did you think? Did it resonate with you? Let me know as well what suggestions and recommendations you have for next pick a card readings. I love to hear from you guys. Take excellent care of yourself. Be reminded that you're protected by Goddess Hecate herself. And I hope to see you in my next one, Magical Group 3. Ciao.